Sandip Soparrkar. One of the most distinguished gems in the dancing arena, Mr. Sandip is a trained and qualified ballroom dance teacher. He is an internationally acclaimed performer, well known and looked up to. He is an internationally acclaimed performer, well known and looked up to by art lovers and enthusiasts all around the globe. You're not ready for this one. Not only that, but in 2004, Queen Elizabeth of England and the Prince of Wales have written personal letters of appreciation to Mr. Sandip for promoting ballroom and Latin American dance culture in India. He has also worked with popular Bollywood celebrities like Kajol, Hrithik Roshan, Priyanka Chopra, Ajay Devgan and many more, and is a brand ambassador for humanitarian causes. We are honoured to have such an inspiring personality with us on stage today, who is here to give us an insight on the topic, the exploitation of dancers in the entertainment industry. The stage is all yours, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. इसको मैं ऊपर से थोड़ा सा. Can we take it up slightly, ma'am? As soon as I took my name, half of you walked away. I was wondering कोई रहेगा भी नहीं कि नहीं रहेगा मेरी बात सुनने के लिए. But those of you who are remaining here, thank you so much for sitting.
बाहर नहीं जाने दिया करो. तुम लोग टीचर्स को बोला.
How many of you are dancers here?
Let them walk in.
Just two? शादी में ओके बस डांसर शादी में हो चाहे गणपति डांस हो. How many of you are dancers? Come on, put your hands up. Great. How many of you want to take up dance as a profession? How many of you want to use dance as a profession? How many of you dance for your college events? Yeah, you all have danced. Have you all felt the stress that comes along with it? No? Nobody's answering anything here. Everybody's hungry, ma'am. Looks like. Okay, so you know something, in the world of dance, especially in Bollywood, there was a time, I'm talking about in the 90s or in the 80s, there were very few dancers. So बहुत आसान काम था. But now, everybody wants to be a dancer. Everybody comes with the experience of great dancing. So we choreographers, we exploit them. I'm telling you honest feedback about what happens. Because if a dancer is not giving me what I want, including the money part of it, which is very high, I will remove him or her and I will call somebody who's cheaper. Because today's songs have become a lot different to what it was before. Today we like 100 dancers, 200 dancers behind. So the piche ke immediately behind who are dancing can be good ones. Rest behind can be whatever, doesn't matter, and I don't have to pay them too much money. So yes, I am, and I would also say there are many other choreographers like me who do exploit dancers, not only because we are sitting on the chair to exploit them, but I think also because there are so many of them available. That is why I would advise all the dancers, those of you who put their hands up, few of them who said they want to be dancers, is that if you come with great training and with great level of expertise of your art form, nobody will be able to exploit you. And this goes even with acting as well. So if you're one of those who feels, मैंने छोटा मोटा workshop कर लिया है and थोड़ा बहुत training कर लिया and I have a good body, I look very nice and I'm going to make my money on my field of dance, you are highly mistaken. For an artist, it's very, very important that your art form is what is the priority. अगर वो आपका सबसे ऊपर रहा, then there is no one who can exploit you. And apart from that, on reality shows, how many of you watch reality shows here? Dance reality shows? Do you watch them? You like them? Every season of every dance reality show? Do you like the dancing there? Yes? You know something? We dancers don't like dancing there. You know why? Because there is no dance there. What you only see there is acrobatics. Yeah, cartwheels, splits, jumping from here, jumping from there, hanging from here, hanging from there, all that you see. Do you call that dance? No. Yes or no? No, sir. Then why do you say you like it? You know, actually, because what's happened is we are confusing ourselves from a show to the art form. We don't realize that जो हम देखते हैं टीवी पे, it is more to do with the TRP of the show. It is not a way of education. It is not a way of watching the real art. You know, most of the dancers who perform on reality shows are trained in one dance form. But they are made to do various dance forms. From classical to folk to so many more concepts here and there. And let me tell you very, very honestly, I've been part of so many dance reality shows, they go through a terrible time. And they don't get paid for it either. So if you think that on a 3-month or a 4-month reality show, they are making money, they are making no money, zero. Only thing they get there is food, and then also sometimes good, sometimes not so good, and 18 hours of dancing, which is absolutely fine. I think that is absolutely good for a dancer because we need to be all about our practices. That part is absolutely fine. But what you get in return of the hard work और मेहनत का फल क्या है? कुछ नहीं. आप टीवी पे दिखते हैं. And what do the makers say? Very simple thing. हम आपको opportunity दे रहे हैं ना. We're giving you a chance to come on television. आपको नहीं मिलता था. So अभी आप आ रहे हैं यहाँ पर. आपको चांस मिल रहा है, टीवी पे दिख रहे हैं, आपके घर में, आपके शहर में लोग आपको देखेंगे, समझेंगे, पसंद करेंगे. आप शायद अपनी डांस स्कूल खोल लेंगे बाद में. So पैसा no. What do you get from it? Fame if you stay longer. If you stay till the end, you will get fame. If you don't stay longer, you might not get. Do you remember winners of all dance reality shows? Yes or no? No. भूख लगा मैम, कुछ खिला दीजिए वहाँ पे. You might remember the first season of Dance and Dance. The winner, maybe 1 or 2 names. Do you remember all of them? But they did all the job for 4 months, 5 months for free. Isn't exploitation? And you will not believe the worst part of it all is the attitude which goes skyrocketing for these dancers, which I think is the worst thing. So those of you who are here, I believe you have a filmmaking school here and you want to become actors and directors. Being grounded is a very, very important thing. Your reality show becomes a hit, everybody is watching you and you feel that, oh, now I have become a star. And the same star after 1 year will be running behind. I must give you an example without taking names. There was this dancer I was working with and did some couple of shows for me and he used to dance in the background for us. And he got into a dance reality show. Did very well for himself. He came almost in top 5. And after that, you know how dancers normally are when they meet you, they won't sort of they do all that to you, okay? Which is fine. How much of it is genuine, we don't know. How much of it is fake, we don't know. So if they respect you, you take the respect back, no problem. So they would come and say, thank you so much, all the pair padna, pair chuna, that's good. Then after that, dance reality show aaya. You met him, I met him at an event. Hey Sandip, how are you doing? Man, I said, I'm good, how are you doing? Very well, thank you, thank you. आपने मेरा शो देखा? मैंने हाँ देखा, बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं, very good, all the best to you, God bless, you're dancing very well. You're a great dancer, undoubtedly. 1.5 years down the line, I was in Bandra somewhere, I see him on the street, he walks, sir, please कुछ काम होगा दे देना मुझे sir. Now what do you ask? Do you think I should give him work? Come on, help me, do you think I should give him work? Why not? Ma'am says, yes, I must give him work. I did give him work though after that. But why did you say I should not give him work? Attitude. No, attitude matters the most. Like how Samir just now said, that be humble, be grounded, that's most important. But I think somebody has learned why I gave him work is because I realized that he understood his mistake. I think that will only come because of us being in that position. Thank you so much, but that's a fact. If youngsters understand the mistake, I think we as elders must give them an opportunity. But yes, my assistant told me, sir, क्यों उसको बुला लिया वापस आपने? वो बहुत घमंडी हो गया है, बहुत उसको. That it doesn't matter. I think he realized his mistake, so I gave him work not once but many times after that. Though now he's not here in Bombay, he's gone back to his city after COVID. He's not here at all. But yes, it's very important that you must understand your position because today. अगर एक यहाँ पीछे जगह खाली है डांसर के लिए यहाँ मैं एक जगह पे 1000 डांसर खड़े कर सकता हूँ because there are so many today in the industry and everybody is good looking, everybody has a good body, but most of them don't have the good talent. So if you want to come in the industry for anything, be it acting, singing, dancing, music, painting, whatever you want to do in terms of art, remember one thing, आपका जो कला है वो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है. Because if that is not going to be a priority, you will not be able to succeed in any field at all. And that is when the exploitation will happen for you. And the second most important part is, like I was talking about, be grounded, be humble. Because dancer जो है ना, वो ज़मीन पे नाचता है, आसमान में नहीं नाचता. Thank you. That's a fact of life. Even when you all become big directors, big producers, big actors, or whatever field of filmmaking you join, remember we make films here. And we make films with grassroots levels. You need to understand we must not have high-end attitudes. That will never ever help you in your life. Because these two things is what makes an artist an artist. There's a very wonderful thing that they speak about dancers. I must give you this example. They say that if we learn to be a good student of life, if we learn from 5 birds, they will make us great students of dance and art or anything that you want to follow in life. First is, especially in dance I'll talk about now, first is like a crow. एक crow क्या करता है, कभी देखा है किसी ने? आता है, नहाता है और चला जाता है. Which means your personal things have to be kept bare minimum. You must pay more attention to your craft, your passion, your what you want to do in life. Focus has to be very important, and don't dwell much into your personal things. Second is like a crane. एक पैर पे खड़ा होता है, फट से पकड़ता है. Which means laser sharp focus in what you do, especially in the world of dance. स्टेज के ऊपर बार-बार मूवमेंट चेंज होती है, लाइट होता है, मार्किंग होती है, तो सब कुछ होता है स्टेज के लिए. अगर आपको उसमें ध्यान नहीं होगा, तो अगर आपका लेजर शार्प फोकस नहीं होगा, you will never be able to be a good dancer. Even as an actor, you have positions of camera. आप यहाँ नहीं जा सकते, आप यहाँ नहीं move कर सकते. They give you marking. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about because you have already made some ad films and some videos, music videos, I believe. So you know what I'm talking about. Marks. Very important to have that focus to reach your mark at the right time, at the right beat, especially for a dancer, or on a dialogue, especially for an actor. So second, like a crane. Third one, like a woodpecker. एक जगह पे खड़ा होके 100 बार मारता है, 1000 बार मारता है, तब जाके वहाँ पे छेद होता है. Which means for a dancer, your rehearsals are the most important part of your life, which most of us don't do today. We are on 30-second Instagram fame, which was the previous topic that was happening here. So we only believe in dancing for 30 seconds. There was a time when dancers, all of us would carry on a show for an hour and a half dancing alone on stage. Today the dancers don't have the stamina, and I think secondly don't have the interest for it. Just last week I met a dancer who said, "Sir, I want to work with you. You do so many stage shows and so many of these events all over the world. I want to come and perform with you." I said, "Fine, come and see me." He comes home. I ask him, "क्या बताइए details about yourself?" You know what he tells me? "I have got 18,000 followers on Instagram. I have got so many likes on my video. And मैं डोबी में रहता हूँ." I said, "Very good. Dance कहाँ से सीखा?" He had no answer to give me. ऐसा इधर उधर से सीखा मैंने. दिखाओ उठ करके मुझे. Simple question, like dancer तो दिखाओ डांस तुम्हारा. आप मेरा वीडियो देख लीजिए ना. Which means in a video, if I have to make a video, you shoot that video 100 times before you put up the right video. But for me on stage, I can't perform the same thing 100 times. For me, that's one shot performance. So that attitude of woodpecker, which is doing one step a million times, is very important. Only then you'll be able to make a mark. And the fourth one would be like a bird, चिड़िया. कोई मोटी चिड़िया देखी कभी आपने? Hopefully not, huh? The same way for a dancer, it's very important to take care of your body. It's a visual medium. काफी ऐसे dancers हैं अभी जो 90s के थे. I'm sure Shanti ma'am is here, she'll agree with me, who's done the background behind us. They have become old and they have become really not in great shape, and they want work. It becomes very difficult to give them work. So you know what we do? We do give them work. पीछे आप कोने में कुछ झंडा खड़े रहते हैं. Because I can't put them in front. It's a visual medium. Can you imagine behind Akshay Kumar and making a fat dancer dance? Akshay Kumar will say, "Sandip, take them out from here." So we use them because we have relationship with them for 25-30 years. But what do? They stand right behind somewhere, कुछ झंडा हिलाएगा, कुछ यहाँ से पीछे कुछ लेके बेत बनाएंगे कपड़े का, all that little prop गिरी जो करना पड़ता है, all that these dancers do is because they don't take care of their bodies.